Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're just meeting me for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. What I do here is that I share information with you guys, information on how you can find jobs, relocate abroad with you and your family. They say information is power. Whatever your plan is, whether it is to study abroad or to work abroad, you'll find the right information in this channel. I share all of them in this channel. So you're highly welcome. Thank you to all my old and returning subscribers who has been consistently supporting my channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So guys, if you have been in the news, if you have been following the trend, if you are updated, you will know that a lot of policies are being made in the UK regarding immigration and all that. The latest we all know is how care workers will no longer be able to bring in their dependents from April 2024, that is from fall 2024. And as from January 2024, students will not be able to come with their dependents to come and study from January 2024. It's all good. What I'm here to tell you guys is that it's not the time to despair. It's not the time to get discouraged, leave all the plans and, just think that it's not going to work out again. Rather, what do? We intensify our efforts. We've been researching and the focus have shifted from England to Scotland. If you watched the last video I made, I told you people about what is happening in Scotland. If you're still applying to jobs to come to the UK, and by now you don't know that the UK is actually made up of 4 countries, that is England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. You've been applying to jobs only in England. Let me tell you, my dear, England is overflooded with applications from overseas candidates. Look into Scotland. If you've not been, I mentioned about it in my last video and I showed you people, care homes in Scotland that are currently recruiting from the overseas, even their NHS. And in this video, I still bring to you guys another opportunity for you to find employers in Scotland that are going to sponsor you and give you visa sponsorships to come to Scotland and work. Scotland job market is untapped. When you go to these care homes, when you go to their websites, they are screaming, we are hiring, we are recruiting from overseas. So please, focus your energy, divert your energy to Scotland. It is the new code now. Okay. But before we go into showing you these care homes and what have you, there's something very interesting I want to educate us all on, because some people don't really understand when they say visa sponsorship. They don't really understand it. If you're actually in this project of trying to move abroad, if you've been here for a very long time, you've been doing your research, looking for opportunities, I believe by now you would have understood what it means to say visa sponsorship, certificates of sponsorship. But don't be surprised that not a lot of people know. I was actually alarmed when somebody actually chatted me up and she was telling me about this particular job she got in teaching. And after the interview, she actually landed an interview. Can you imagine? After her interview, they asked her that is she capable of actually paying for her expenses, paying for her visa, her transport cost, accommodation and all that to come to the UK. And she's like telling them that she thought they are supposed to give her sponsorship, like she thought they are supposed to sponsor her. This employer was telling her that yes, they're going to give her certificate of sponsorship, but she will be the one to pay for her visa cost, pay for her travel, her flight ticket and everything. And she said no, that she actually is looking for an employer that will sponsor her. Sponsor in the terms of sponsoring her, like paying for all expenses paid kind of trip for her to come to the UK with her family and work. And the employer said no, that is not what they do. But anyway, they'll get back to her on that. And guess what usually happens in those kind of situations? They never did get back to her. So that actually made me to realize that isn't that a lot of people actually think that when you say sponsorship, visa sponsorship, you actually think that employers are going to do this for you. No. In case you're part of those people who are thinking like that, no. When you hear sponsorship or visa sponsorship jobs, it does not mean that the employer will be the one to package you, like to pay for your flights, to pay for your visa, pay for your account, to just lift you up from your location and bring you to the UK to work for them. No, that is not what they mean. What they just mean is that this particular employer is a licensed sponsor. They have the license, they have the power to bring in overseas workers to come from the overseas to come to the UK and work for them. And before they will be able to bring you in such positions, they are going to be issuing you a document known as the certificate of sponsorship. This certificate of sponsorship is just a number. It's just a quote, like a number that says this is your number. The employer is a licensed sponsor and this is your number as a worker working for this employer. That is all. It is never to mean or never to say that the employer will be the one that will package you, pay for your visa, and oh my God, this lady lost this opportunity because she was thinking that they owe her that. She was actually thinking that she's actually making a good bargain. When they told her you're going to be doing all this for yourself, and she'd be like, no, that's thinking that, if you want me, you should be able to, she didn't know that she's losing a golden opportunity. Honestly speaking, there are some positions actually, some companies actually that you will get employment in, and they are going to be the ones paying for your visa, pay for your flights, your families, bringing you all the way from your country to the UK to come and work for them. That is different. That is more like travel assistant or whatever it is they call it. That is not what they mean by sponsoring. Certificate of sponsorship is just a number, just like putting a number on your file that you are coming to the UK under this employer. You are coming to work for this employer because this employer demanded that they have not seen anybody within the country who is going to be filling this position, and they want to bring in an overseas candidate to come and do this job, and therefore they are the ones sponsoring you, more like you are coming to work for them. Not like sponsorship is not financial, it's not monetary, okay, in any way. All right, so I hope that is clear. Now let us go back to the main details of the video. I've shared some of these resources here in this channel before, where you're going to be seeing all the companies in the UK, all the employers in the UK that have the licenses to sponsor overseas candidates, okay? But this time around, the focus is on Scotland. So when you go to the tier 2 sponsors list this time, you're not just going to be searching for care homes to bring you like 400 and something thousand care homes that are in the UK recruiting from overseas. No, you're going to narrow your search down to Scotland. This is the website, uktiersponsors.co.uk. If you're an old subscriber, if you've always been watching my videos, you guys know that I have made a video about this particular website. This website is the official website for the government of UK, where they post companies in the UK that are licensed to sponsor workers, maintained by the government itself, and it is always updated weekly on a weekly basis. We are coming now back to this list because it's our go-to resource when it comes to finding registered sponsors in the UK. Guys, do not take this for a joke. I am serious about this. Pick up your phone calls and start calling these people. What you will do now is that when you come to the tier 2 sponsors list, you are going to go to care homes, and then when you select care homes, because we have a particular place in mind, you will no longer just go to care homes and search. If you go to care homes and search, it's still fine. It's going to be giving you all the companies in the United Kingdom that are registered to sponsor. But now we are focusing on Scotland. So it's either you download this list. If you want to download it, I showed you people how to download the list. You come here and you download all, or you download recent. We don't need the deleted ones for anything. Download all or download recent. Then you can go to your Excel and use your filter to search for jobs in different locations. Like jobs, you can say, since you are going to Scotland, for example, you can say you want jobs in Aberdeen, or jobs in Dundee, or jobs in Glasgow, depending. So if you're not going to be downloading it, another way you can do it is to come to the town. For example, you put Glasgow. You're going to be seeing list of recruiters in Glasgow that have licenses to sponsor in the care sector. What do? You go to their website. Some of them, the website link is already here. Those ones that the website links are not here, you know how we do it. You copy the name, put it on your browser, search the name, and then go to their website and read out more. Look at the vacancies, look out for any other information that's maybe, attached to the job, if they are recruiting currently or not. Also, do well to call them. I always encourage you guys to give them a call. Give these people a call. Before you put in the effort, the time, and everything in applying, give them a call. If you can't call them because of your location, you can send them an email. They respond to their emails. So apart from Glasgow, you can choose other towns, other cities in Scotland apart from Glasgow. Like this one is in Edinburgh, DB Quality Care Limited, Fairview Care Limited, Mansfield Care Limited, and all that. Go into their website and you take it off from there. The next website I'll still be showing you people is the NHS Scotland. So when you come to NHS Scotland, you go to their explore careers. When you come here, you're going to be seeing international recruitment, ready to bring your healthcare career to Scotland. We have all the information and support you need. The NHS is the largest employer in Scotland, and international recruitment plays an important role in our workforce strategy to grow and enhance our skills expertise and talent with overseas candidates coming to live and work in Scotland, and they are inviting you to join them. They are currently recruiting. Are you in nursing and midwifery, medicine, working in Scotland? Become welcome to Scotland. That is eventually when you must have gotten your job. Student visa conversion. If you're already in the UK on a student visa, rounded up your courses or about to round up, or you're already on the graduate visa, you can come to NHS Scotland. If you're planning to join NHS Scotland, they are giving you the opportunity to convert your student visa to health and care worker visa, of course with a job opportunity. Okay, so whatever it is your circumstances, if you are still outside the country, you're looking for these opportunities, you come here. You either select amongst these categories which of them applies to you, or you go straight to do what? To search. You go straight to view their vacancies. Healthcare support worker, job reference, band 2. This particular one is in band 2. Guys, if you are going to be looking for jobs in NHS that will give you visa sponsorship, please be looking for jobs from band 3 and up. I know that very well for England. I don't know for sure for Scotland, but I know for England that NHS is usually able to sponsor only positions from band 3 and up. They do not sponsor band 2. So if you're looking for jobs in NHS, do well to look for those ones that are from band 3 up. Do well to look for jobs that are full-time. Of course, you cannot be looking for part-time roles if you want to be eligible for sponsorship. If not, your job will not be eligible for sponsorship. Look for full-time roles, band 3 and up. Healthcare support worker, band 3. Nursing and midwifery, NHS dayside sites. After you must have taken your time to read about the department, about the clinic or the hospital or the trust, as the case may be, you now go down to see the job requirements and person specifications. You make sure that you go through the job description, go through the personal specification, of course, and be sure that you meet up with this requirement before you go on to apply. Okay, guys, so that is it about the NHS. A lot of them are still there. Guys, I got another information about this particular care home in Northern Ireland that is sponsoring healthcare assistants, care workers to come to Northern Ireland and work for them. This one is in Northern Ireland, not Scotland. Healthcare Ireland Group. They are in need of care assistants, senior carers, nurses. This is a permanent full-time vacancy, which will close in 15 days as at this time. So you see, you have to start applying now, hoping that all your documents, all your credentials are up to date, and then you put in your application. Okay, the vacancy, you read everything you need to know about the vacancy, everything you need to know about the company, everything you need to know about the role, so that you'll be able to structure your CV to meet up to this requirement, and then you turn in your application. This is first-hand information. This care home is sponsoring care workers, caregivers to come to Northern Ireland to work for them. Whether you're in the UK, you're outside the UK, most especially those of us who are already in the UK. Maybe you're on your graduate visa and are looking for an opportunity to go to Northern Ireland. They are recruiting care workers who can come to Northern Ireland to work in their care homes. So guys, that is just about while you're at it, don't forget to use other resources like Indeed, like Total Jobs, like CV Library, and also most importantly LinkedIn. LinkedIn creates that platform for you to be able to interact one-on-one with these recruiters. You can slide into their DMs and say them hello, share your profile with them and all that. So if you have been putting in like 10 applications in a day, from now on make it 20. From 20, you can migrate to 30, 40, 50, as much as your time permits you. Quality ones, not just mass production, not just throwing in application here and there, quality applications. And I bet you that you must land that job. Nothing will make you not to land that job. As long as your CV is on point, your cover letter is on point. If you don't know how to write CV or cover letter for healthcare assistant positions, I've done a video about that in this same channel. Go to my videos and look for them with sample CVs. I shared my screen. You people saw typical CVs. I read it from my screen. Sample CVs that you can use for your healthcare assistant positions, for your cover letters, and also your NHS personal statement. I've shared all that information in this channel free of charge. Structure your CV to suit with whatever it is these employers are looking for. That is the only way. It's not by first come first serve. I keep on telling you, it is by the quality of your application. So guys, I hope this video is informative, and while you are at it, don't forget to always be positive. Don't forget to keep the hope alive. Nothing is impossible. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video, where I'll be bringing to you another juicy information about how you can relocate, travel abroad with you and your family. And until then, do take care of yourself, love yourself, and always be positive. Bye bye.